And we're back in Leading Edge. She's Laura Koprowski. She is the Chief Executive Officer of TARTA. They had a big levy win over the weekend. A couple of things. You talked about TARTA Next. I love reading the story where you got a group of people together with maps and string and said, okay, lay out the TARTA routes you want to see. Is that how we're going to do this? I thought that was very interesting.
Well, it's one part of it. Get tactical. Yeah, we played, it was a transit game, but it actually helps people realize the trade-offs that you have to make when you build a transit system. So is it about coverage? How much is about being everywhere in Lucas County, and how much is frequency? How quickly will the service be available? Every 15 minutes on a bus route, upwards of every 60 minutes. So yes, they use different colored string pipe cleaners to show a 15-minute route, a 30-minute route, 60-minute. The feedback we got from our board members and key stakeholders was just like, wow. First of all, I didn't realize it was kind of that complicated. There were that many different variables that you have to look at. And then overall, they also had a component that, hey, you have limited resources. You got to live within your financial constraints. And so, yeah, it was a great way. And you know what? We are very much dedicated to designing our new system, getting a lot of input. So we've done some public meetings, rider surveys, public surveys, and that'll keep coming. The next big splash of that will be in January.
Now, Lucas County residents will see a reduction in their property taxes, at least the tax that previously helped to fund TARTA. You gave that up on the condition consumers would pay this additional 0.5% sales tax, but this wasn't a wash. TARTA will net how many more millions per year, and what tangible effects will the public see from that additional money?
Right. So great question. We, under the two previous property tax, we collected 13 million. And we had a budget of annually around 28, 29 million for the past 10 years. With the new 0.5% sales tax, it will now collect $32 million annually. Now, nearly $1 million of that is going to go to communities, our 7 original TARTA member communities, to help with transit and transportation infrastructure. We need our buses, our vehicles, paratransit vehicles too, to be running on well-maintained roads. It can also be used, City of Toledo and the other municipalities in Sylvania Township can use it for sidewalk improvement, lighting. So that's great. Part of that funding goes right back to the communities. But as far as what can the community residents or customers see, one thing we heard time and again was just what a hard hit it was 2 years ago when we stopped Sunday service.
That's coming back.
That is going to come back, and we will have an announcement probably later this month in November.
You can go ahead and
make a firm time.
You can go ahead and make it right here if you'd like.
Well,
all right.
We got to check, do a little more due diligence, but we're feeling that we could probably be ready at our November board meeting to propose a timing. But we feel that the first quarter of 2022, we should be able to start to bring Sunday service back.
We're looking to that and so much more, but I'm caught for time, Laura.
Sure.
I just want to congratulate you on the new gig, on the big levy victory on Tuesday, and what we think is ahead in mass transit in our community and what it's going to mean. Best to you.
Thank you. Thanks, Jerry.
All right. And when I come back, is Toledo's voice in the U.S. House of Representatives about to be silenced? This is Leading Edge.